So dignity and respect are both critical to building and sustaining an environment in which everyone feels included, valued, and appreciated. And as it's been said time and time again, sometimes it's the very small things that have the biggest impact. We're asking you today to join us in the Dignity and Respect campaign by making sure that inclusion is at the core of what you do every day and bringing others along with you on the journey. And here's how it works. It's pretty simple. Every day, we have the opportunity to test our commitment to dignity and respect through our individual behavior. The tips featured in the brochure and on the website are intended to help us to be mindful of our interactions with others and to commit to treating others the way they want to be treated. And by practicing a tip each day, we can all work to achieve a more inclusive community. And so it is time that we take a community pledge. And we have a couple of volunteers from our community organization that I'd like to go up to the large dignity and respect pledge card. The pledge cards, for those of you who haven't signed one, there are some on the table. But I'm going to invite Salah Uddin from Coral to please go and sign the pledge. I'm going to invite Barbara Lehman from Project for Freedom to please sign the pledge. I'm going to invite Sebastian Lacey from Three Rivers Youth to sign the pledge. And I want to be real clear that inclusion is about every demographic group. So in the spirit of religious inclusion, I want to invite Reverend Dale and Father John to please sign the pledge. And I'd like for you to all stand up with us together. And if you can see the pledge from where you are, I'd like for us, if you have it's in the brochure, it's on the pledge card here. And before you leave today, make a choice to sign the pledge card with us. And so, why don't we read the pledge together? I pledge to support inclusion by treating my colleagues and the members of my community with dignity and respect. I will do my part to ensure that inclusion is at the core of what I do every day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially Dignity and Respect Month in Pittsburgh, and it is Dignity and Respect Month, hopefully, wherever you will take this message, even outside of the walls of Pittsburgh. But we cannot leave this place without thanking the very people who made this day possible. Because I have to tell you that I am very, very focused on ensuring that things go smoothly, and I probably drive lots of people crazy. So the people who have survived my craziness, I'd like to bring them to the front of the room. And the first person is Miss Donita Wilson, who is responsible for everything that you have seen today. So Gina Ferdy Hurd, as well as Jeff Nelson, if they're in the room. Also, Tammy Sadler and the internal corporate communications team. And some of you may have called my office before and heard the infamous voice of Miss Carla Casamayor. Those members of the Dignity and Respect team at UPMC who are the official members of the Center for Inclusion, including Extended, to please come forward. Now I'm going to tell you that this is for real. And for anybody who's a part of one of our inclusion initiatives, can you please come forward? Internally, that would be any of the HR leaders, that would be any of the BU leaders, those who are standing on the back wall. Can you please come forward? I see Linda. Our sponsors in the back of the room, if you could come forward, the City of Pittsburgh. I see a public safety officer here. I see Ed. I feel like romper room. And you don't have to come on the stage. And of course, to bring the group that actually organized the external component of this, because we were amidst an I guess a citywide initiative that took everybody to a different place, and that was called G20. And so while G20 was going on, we actually had an organization who pulled together what you will see as the website and the external collaterals today, and we could not have pulled this off today without Margaret's communication, so I'd like to bring them forward as well. So you see that it is not a small group of people who pulled this together, and it is not the group of people who are small, who are standing on this stage, who create it, make it sustainable. So what I'd like you to do is to turn around and look at each other, because these are the people who made a decision to come to show their commitment today, and hopefully these will be the people who will take us out into the community to other organizations. And I see Rick Flanagan. I don't know why Rick didn't come forward. That's surprising. So with that, what I'd like to do is end with these words. For those of you who know me, know exactly what I'm going to say. This is the beginning of a new day. And we have been given this day to use as we will. We can waste it or use it for good. When tomorrow comes, this commitment that we made will be an announcement. It will be a choice that we have made. We've been given this day to use as we will. We can waste it or use it for good. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, and in its place will be a decision that we have made. I hope it will be one that will inspire you beyond the video, beyond the conversations and the inspiration you got today. I hope it will be one that will encourage you to make a decision that dignity plus respect equals inclusion, and that we, as the city of Pittsburgh, can make this an even better bridge to cross and city to live and work in. Thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all well.